They told me, we're arresting you for conspiracy to commit a crime for financial gain. I didn't think anything of it. Nothing had happened. Nothing had played out. Like literally all we did was talk about it. And it was, conspiracy to commit a crime, but they're like, because you talked about bringing a gun, it could have ended up being a murder. So now it's conspiracy to commit murder for financial gain, which in California is a death penalty case. That completely blew my mind. I'm like, nothing happened. Like, I've never even touched a gun in my life.
My mother had left for vacation, her birthday. She was in the car with my cousin who was on probation already and in possession of marijuana, and they were pulled over. What I'm told is to prevent him from being arrested and breaking parole, she said it was hers.
I remember every 2 months or so, we'd go to court, and that's the only time I'd see my dad, and he was just, every time I saw him, I just knew he's not gonna survive. So the last time we went to court, and I told my attorney, anything you can do to get him out earlier, I'll take the deal, which means I'm guaranteed to spend the next 13 years of my life in prison.
This is where it gets a little bit hazy as far as when someone's like the victim of the circumstances, and then when it becomes more of like personal choices being made. Her probation, she did not get moved to Texas, so my entire senior year of high school was spent by myself, on top of having perfect grades and being in band and marching band and orchestra and preparing for college. Was also spent getting another job and kind of just maintaining the illusion that there was a parent there at all times.
I've always said it's always harder on the families than it is for us in prison. When we originally went to prison, I was sent to the Arizona border of California, and he was sent to Northern California. Sorry. And what she would do is she would work all week to support herself. And then on Friday nights, she would drive out to the prison and camp out in front of it in her car so that she can get into visiting at a decent time to see me. She would drive home, take a nap, eat. Then she would drive up to Northern California and do the same all over again that night for my dad. She did that for like 5 years until they shipped me out to Mississippi, and then we couldn't even do that.
Whatever one's sentence might be, or for whatever reason it is, I just think there's just this inhumane treatment of people who make one mistake, and does it matter in 6 months or a year? The effects of it do, but I don't think that is validation or cause for treatment like that for anybody.